So guys, the crypto markets are seeing a little bit of red right now, but right now Bitcoin is starting to flash specific signals. People think that we're about to start rallying super hard. Altcoin season is on the cusp with the consolidation that we've been seeing, guys, for the last 4 years. And right now, what we're missing is the huge run for Bitcoin and the huge run for altcoin season. Right now, guys, I want to walk you through all the perspectives around the crypto markets, around altcoins, and exactly what you should be doing if you're invested in the crypto markets. But if you're new to my channel, go and check out the rest of my content. I keep you guys updated on the day-to-day events, price action on Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, how liquidity is shifting, and practically everything you need to be aware of. But overall, guys, today I want to walk you guys through exactly what is currently happening, news events, price action with Bitcoin, Ethereum, the total 3 chart, and exactly what is anticipated in the next few weeks. So let's jump straight into it. So guys, like how I said, we are seeing a little bit of red in the markets, but overall we have been seeing a recovery in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin is currently sitting at around 108,000. Ethereum is currently sitting at around that 2,500 region as well. Everything is just trading sideways, waiting for that next leg up. Altcoins are practically just following the price action with Ethereum, practically just trading sideways legitimately after consolidating for a good amount of time. We've been consolidating for a long time. You can see that with the Bitcoin dominance chart, how it's been rallying, but right now we are starting to see a bit of a deviation after hitting that 66% zone. Now we're pretty much sitting at around 65.2%. I think we're going to be seeing this chart rally much faster than we're going to see the total 3 chart just explode, but that's just my perspective. But everyone's calling for altcoin season right now. Even stable coins, guys, you can see it's kind of going sideways. People are reallocating into Bitcoin and other assets as well because we have mixed sentiment in the markets. Right now, guys, like how I said, Bitcoin is starting to flash specific signals showing us exactly that we're probably on the verge of a huge breakout. Merlin the Trader talks about it. Bitcoin just broke out of both a falling wedge and a bull flag. And these are specific charts, guys, and patterns that let us know exactly if we're going to be shooting up or deviating, and based off of these patterns we are more than likely going to be shooting up. He says that's not noise, it's structure. 140,000 is in sight. This is the breakout phase. Strong hands already know what comes next. You either ride it or chase it. So right now this is bullish sentiment. Could we possibly see a little bit more deviations and sideways price action before a huge rip up? Yes, we can, but everyone right now is getting super bullish, and I just want to give you guys the perspectives on why everyone believes we're going to be breaking out. Dr. Profit talks about his perspective on the news events and exactly how he thinks everything is already priced in, and more than likely we're already going to be seeing that next leg up for the markets. He says almost no reaction in the charts. Trump imposing a 25% tariff on Japan and South Korea today. I keep telling that the absolute worst case, including a potential war, is currently already priced in. Meanwhile, the money supply keeps increasing. Bullish months ahead for stocks and crypto. And we talked about it, guys, in a few other videos, which is why you need to make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But the M2 money supply is pretty much on the rise with multiple countries printing money, guys. More than likely, we're about to start seeing a lot of allocations into the crypto space, even with all of these news events that are happening. Now, Crypto Intelligence X talks about exactly the tariffs and how the deadline pretty much got extended. And I think this is why we're seeing, much more green, why everyone isn't feeling so suspicious on the markets, because we are seeing a little bit of, negotiations as well as talks. Even Israel's president is meeting with Trump today at the White House, currently right now as we speak. So overall, guys, good stuff in the works, and I think this is why we're still seeing green in the markets and why investors are still willing to allocate in the markets, due to the fact that tensions are still slowly dying down. Now, if we jump into crypto Mitch and Nell's perspective around altcoins, we've been talking about this throughout the whole cycle and this YouTube channel, guys, how altcoins have been in consolidation for the past 3 to 4 years. He says 4 years of consolidation on altcoins that is ready to break out. That means we're on the verge of the bull market, guys. And this is where, guys, it's going to get really crazy for altcoin investors. And you want to make sure that you're already allocating, because if you don't already have a bag and everything just explodes, you're going to be buying in at higher valuations. And then if the markets deviate, you're even going to be in a worse position than, currently what we're seeing right now. But overall, guys, this is crazy times. Altcoins are on the verge of exploding. Now, if we look at CryptoCon's perspective, he talks about exactly how there's a few things missing in the cycle. And one is the huge rally for Bitcoin when Bitcoin just breaks out and goes really crazy and makes those new all-time highs consecutively. And also the bull run for altcoin season. So he pretty much gives us the comparison in previous cycles in 2013 and 2017 and 2021 as well. And pretty much where we're at right now and when is everything going to be taking off and how we're pretty much on the start of everything, guys. While everyone has already consolidated themselves, gotten rid of their bags, and do not know what's going on, we're practically on the verge of greatness. CryptoCon talks about it. He says, from every angle across crypto, something is obviously missing from the cycle. The bull run for Bitcoin, the bull run for altcoins, alt season. At this point, there are two choices. One, give up out of boredom and fear, which is what 70% of the market has already done, guys. If you're watching this, you haven't done it, congratulations. You probably have a lot of potential if you just keep on keeping on. Two, continue to wait for the best part of the cycle, which is what you and I are doing. I know what I'm choosing. We've come too far to give up. And I feel exactly the same way, guys. Showing up every day, keeping up to date with all this information. It is really crazy, but this is what allows us to understand how liquidity shifts and exactly how to position ourselves when everything is going crazy. Right now, guys, my crypto portfolio is seeing a little bit of red, seeing a little bit of green. Everything is trading sideways due to exactly the price action we're seeing with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And everything is going to be moving based off of global economic events, price action, and how investors feel. We are already seeing that, the deadline for tariffs has been extended. We're seeing negotiations and peace talks between Israel and Trump, the United States, hopefully Iran as well in the near future. So this is looking quite well, guys, and altcoins are on the verge of a cusp, a huge breakout. But if you aren't patient, you aren't going to see it. So swiping everything to the side, guys, that is currently what's taking place. I don't want to make the video too long because honestly, you do not need to fill your brain with all the other fluff information that everyone is filling your brain with. There are some key events happening this week, which I'm going to let you guys know how it has an effect on the market. But the biggest thing is keeping up with the price action on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin dominance, the total 3E chart, and then from there, seeing how buyer sentiment feels and just allocating based off of global tensions. Guys, right now is the time to start looking at altcoins, start dollar cost averaging. I'm gonna make a few videos later on this week. I drop day-to-day content, but I'm gonna make a few videos in this week talking about altcoins, specific altcoins to be buying, the X potentials behind a few assets, and where you should be looking to buy altcoins. But if you guys are new to my channel, go and check out the rest of my content. I keep you guys updated on the day-to-day events, price action on Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, how liquidity is shifting, and practically everything you need to be aware of. So guys, new to the channel, drop me a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of my perspective. Let me know what you guys think of my content. Let me know what you guys think is going to be happening for altcoins. I'd love to hear everyone's perspective. Some people think we're going to be breaking out before the end of the year. Some people think it's going to happen after the year ends. I'm really curious to hear what everyone has to say. I think everything's going to start getting really crazy around November, but all in due time, guys. Drop the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one because I drop day-to-day content. Peace.